Sunlight dapples through the canopy as the leafy woods village awakens, teeming with life and laughter. Milo the monkey and Tilly the tiger dart between the trees, their playful chase filling the air with joyous echoes. The vibrant scene bursts with energy as villagers go about their morning routines, their movements, a symphony of life. Every corner of the village pulses with activity, a vibrant tableau of community and nature intertwined. At the village edge, Milo and Tilly halt their playful chase, their breaths coming in short gasps. Their youthful exuberance shifts to awe as they gaze upon the dense, verdant jungle before them. The air hangs heavy with the scent of damp earth and unknown blossoms, beckoning them forward. Sunlight filters unevenly through the canopy, casting dappled shadows that dance and shift with the breeze. A shared glance passes between them, a silent agreement sparking in their eyes. Curiosity, untamed and bright, fills their expressions as they stand on the precipice of adventure. In the heart of the village center, a vibrant flash of color heralds Pico the parrot's descent. With effortless grace, he lands on a branch, poised directly above Milo and Tilly. Sunlight dances across his brilliant plumage, illuminating the air around him. Pico's voice rings out, a cheerful promise cutting through the air. Hey friends, I know a shortcut to the Golden Mango Grove. You'll get there before anyone else, he adds, his eyes gleaming with mischievous delight. Inside the treehouse, Milo's eyes sparkle with untamed excitement, ready for adventure. Golden mangoes? Let's go! Milo exclaims, his voice echoing with eagerness. Tilly hesitates, her brow furrowed with worry as she considers the unknown dangers ahead. A silent tension fills the treehouse as Tilly's apprehension clashes with Milo's infectious enthusiasm. Milo, Tilly, and Pico step onto the jungle path, sunlight dappling through the dense canopy above. The well-trodden trail winds deeper into the emerald heart of the jungle. A sense of familiarity and anticipation marks their expressions as they venture further. Sunlight filters through the leaves, casting an ethereal glow on their journey. Pico confidently leads Milo and Tilly away from the familiar path and into the dense jungle. The air grows heavy as sunlight fades, and shadows stretch like grasping fingers across their path. A sense of foreboding settles in as the once vibrant jungle transforms into a labyrinth of tangled vines and looming trees. The ominous atmosphere wraps around them, hinting at hidden dangers lurking just beyond the thick foliage. At the edge of a rickety wooden bridge, the rushing river churns below, its currents unforgiving. Tilly eyes the bridge with deep concern, her brow furrowed in apprehension. The old wood groans under a silent weight, hinting at hidden dangers. This doesn't look safe, Tilly whispers, her voice barely audible above the river's roar. Each step onto the bridge feels like a gamble, the structure swaying precariously. The opposite bank seems miles away, the bridge an uncertain path through peril. Within the vibrant landscape of Milo's mind, a momentary fantasy blossoms. The Golden Mango Grove materializes, trees laden with ripe, glistening mangoes, promising untold delight. Mangoes overflow from every branch, their succulent aroma filling the air with an irresistible sweetness. Milo's face lights up with pure, unadulterated ecstasy at the sight of this bountiful paradise. Milo, vibrant with excitement over the mangoes, approaches a rickety wooden bridge, heedless of the danger. He places his foot on the first plank, ignoring Tilly's apprehensive gaze. Come on, it's fine, Milo calls back, his voice echoing with youthful exuberance. The bridge groans ominously under his weight, each step a gamble. Sunlight filters through the gaps, casting long, dancing shadows that highlight the bridge's decay. Milo's carefree steps belie the precariousness of his path, his focus solely on the destination ahead. Milo cautiously ventures onto the rickety wooden bridge, each step echoing with a sense of foreboding. Midway across, the ominous crack of splintering wood shatters the silence. The sudden noise sends vibrations through the aged structure. Milo stumbles, his balance faltering as the bridge groans under his weight. Fear flashes in Milo's eyes, a stark reflection of the peril beneath his feet. On the riverbank, Tilly reaches out, her fingers tentatively brushing against Milo's. With a sudden surge of strength, she yanks him back, pulling him from the water's edge onto the muddy bank. Behind them, the bridge groans ominously, its timbers protesting against an unbearable strain. A deafening roar tears through the air as the bridge splinters and collapses into the river. A resounding splash echoing the finality of its destruction. On the riverbank, Milo and Tilly stand, their faces etched with shock as they watch the river carry away splintered remains. Pico flutters anxiously between them, a tiny feathered question mark against the backdrop of destruction. Milo stares at the wreckage, his voice barely a whisper as the reality sinks in. Oh, I didn't know the bridge was so weak. The relentless current pulls at the debris, each piece a stark reminder of what has been lost. Tilly places a comforting hand on Milo's shoulder, their shared gaze fixed on the unforgiving river. Under the dense jungle canopy, Milo, Tilly, and Pico trudge along the path. A heavy silence hangs in the air as they make their way back. Their shoulders slump with disappointment. Each footstep echoes their somber mood. The familiar trail offers little comfort. Sunlight filters through the dense jungle canopy, casting dappled shadows on the path where Milo stands. A picture of discomfort. His gaze drifts downwards, shame painting his features as a blush creeps up his neck, betraying his inner turmoil. Milo shuffles his feet, the dry dust swirling around his worn boots as he grapples with regret. He sighs, the weight of his misjudgment heavy on his shoulders. I should have listened to you, Tilly, Milo confesses, his voice barely above a whisper, laced with remorse. I was too eager. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy, illuminating Tilly's gentle smile as she looks at Milo. With a comforting touch, Tilly places her hand on Milo's shoulder, offering reassurance. Her voice soft and understanding, Tilly speaks with heartfelt warmth. It's okay, Milo. A shared moment of reflection in the tranquil jungle as she concludes. We both learned something important today. Pico trudges down a narrow jungle path, his spirit as heavy as the humid air. Sunlight filters weakly through the dense canopy, casting shifting shadows that dance around him. He kicks a loose stone, sending it skittering into the dense undergrowth. The air is thick with the sounds of unseen creatures, their calls echoing Pico's solitude. Next time, I'll explore first before giving directions, Pico mutters, his voice swallowed by the jungle's immensity. Beneath the sky, ablaze with the fading light of day, Milo and Tilly trudge wearily towards the village. Their shoulders slump, mirroring the weight of disappointment etched upon their young faces. The setting sun casts long, skeletal shadows that dance ominously across the dusty path. Each step seems heavier than the last, the silence broken only by the rustling of leaves and their dragging feet. The once vibrant colors of the forest deepen into shades of melancholy as evening descends. A sense of foreboding hangs heavy in the air as they approach the village, their hopes dwindling with the dying light. Inside Grandma Lettuce's warm hut, the air is thick with the comforting scent of herbs. Soft candlelight bathes the room in a gentle glow, promising safety and wisdom. Grandma Lettuce greets them with a smile as gentle and inviting as the flickering flames. Her eyes sparkle with ancient knowledge, a beacon of hope in the dim light. She extends a hand, offering warm tea, a silent invitation to share their burdens. The cozy hut stands as a sanctuary, its every corner whispering tales of resilience and peace. Sunlight streams through the cracks of Grandma Lettuce's hut, illuminating the gentle dance of dust motes. A soft breeze stirs the dried herbs hanging from the ceiling, their fragrance filling the humble space. Grandma Lettuce rocks gently, her eyes twinkling with ancient wisdom and knowing. A bad experience can be a good teacher, she says, her voice a soothing balm. It teaches us to think before we act and to trust wisely. Inside Grandma Lettuce's cozy hut, Milo and Tilly listen intently, their expressions grave as they absorb her wisdom. A slow, thoughtful nod from Milo mirrors Tilly's, their faces etched with determination. Their eyes meet, a silent pact forming in the shared understanding of the task ahead. The weight of their shared mission hangs heavy in the air, binding them together in purpose. Under a velvet sky strewn with countless stars, Milo and Tilly sit together on a gentle hill. Their silhouettes are softly outlined against the celestial canvas, peaceful and serene. Below, the Leafy Woods village slumbers peacefully, its lights gleaming warmly in the encroaching darkness. The village lights cast a comforting glow, promising safety and tranquility. Dappled sunlight filters through the canopy, casting an ethereal glow on the Leafy Woods village. Milo halts, his face upturned to the light, a thoughtful expression etched upon his features. The weight of recent events settles upon him, a visible burden in his eyes. He pauses, gathering his thoughts amidst the rustling leaves and distant birdsong. A moment of clarity washes over him, a newfound understanding illuminating his face. With newfound resolve, Milo speaks, his voice echoing softly through the trees. I understand now, Tilly. Wisdom is more valuable than golden mangoes. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy of the Leafy Woods village, casting a mosaic of light and shadow. Tilly's face is bathed in the golden sunlight, a soft smile gracing her lips. Her eyes reflect a deep understanding, hinting at lessons learned and wisdom gained. The tranquility of the woods amplifies the weight of her words. We learned that trust should be earned, not given blindly, Tilly says, her voice resonating with conviction. The dappled sunlight seems to nod in agreement, as if the very woods whisper the same sentiment. In the heart of the Leafy Woods village, a gentle breeze whispers through the trees as Pico descends from the sky. His feathers ruffle softly as he lands gracefully among his waiting friends. A somber expression settles on his face, his eyes reflecting a hint of regret. With sincerity, Pico addresses his companions, his voice tinged with remorse. I'm sorry, friends. A promise hangs in the air, as he vows, I'll always explore first from now on. Milo, Tilly, and Pico stand together, their silhouettes outlined against the tranquil backdrop of the Leafy Woods village. A shared gaze sweeps across the village, the stars reflecting in their eyes, mirroring a newfound understanding and camaraderie. The air is filled with a palpable sense of peace, their friendship deepened by the trials they have overcome. Above, the stars blaze with an intense light, each twinkle a testament to the wisdom they have collectively earned. The scene radiates a quiet triumph, the village bathed in the soft glow of hope and renewed purpose.